Hey everyone, and yeah, welcome. So we're in Korea. We're not from Korea, but we definitely took an adventure, took a journey here, and we are currently in day 5 of 14 government quarantine.
And we are doing it together.
Yeah, we're definitely going to talk more about that in another video. But it's incredible that we're actually able to quarantine together in a government facility here in Seoul.
Yes.
Yeah. But today's video is really going to be about something that really hit us pretty hard. What are we going to do? You know, we're here, and now what keeps us going? What keeps us not losing our minds?
Of course, I know you watched so many quarantine videos back to US.
Yeah, I literally watched. If there's a quarantine video on YouTube, I probably watched it and I probably shared it with you.
Yeah, not every video you watched, but some important one you think.
Yeah.
To me. Yes, and we can say we prepared for ourselves for the quarantine, but no. We didn't prepare enough. It still hit us so hard.
Absolutely. So I remember I watched this one video, and one of the people that came to Korea, they were filming this quarantine video, and all they had on them was a cell phone.
10 things we recommend.
Yeah, this video is all about 10 things we recommend.
Yes.
And it's in no particular order. Maybe you have things that are a little bit different. That's totally cool, totally understandable. But these are 10 things that really helped us. So without further ado, let's get into it.
Yes.
Alrighty, so number 1.
Yes.
Yeah, we brought our PlayStation Vitas. Maybe you're a Nintendo person, maybe you like gaming on your phone, but for us, we've been getting a lot of trophies. And I'm love PlayStation, so PlayStation Vita, very cool. I actually picked this one up in Korea back in 2019 in Yongsan, and yours?
Yeah, you just let me try to dig into the games.
Yeah, she actually had never owned any video games before, and I imported this one from Japan for her, so she has a really cool blue colorway. But these have really helped us on the flights, in quarantine. It helps pass the time so much. And we also have a bunch of extra games. You know, these cards just full of games right here. And yeah, if you like gaming, bring a console with you. Maybe you have a Nintendo Switch and you like your Switch. We're just partial to the PlayStation Vita. Yeah.
Well, I want to say is the Vita is very good for one person, also for 2 players like us, because we just use yours during the meantime.
Yeah.
And we play on the same game. So
yeah, we basically just pass it. Like if I'm playing something, she's always looking at whatever I'm playing, and then I just hand it to her, and then she can play.
Yeah, I feel like it's very good for relationship. If you just newly married, I think it's very good. And I didn't know I like to play game until now, and I have to say I like it.
Very
to
cool.
play the game with you.
Oh, thank you.
Sure.
I like playing games with you too.
You're welcome. Okay, the second one.
Yeah.
Tablets.
Yeah.
So we bought both of our tablets. They are all Samsung. They are all same type.
Yeah, these are the Galaxy Tab S7 Pluses. You may have an iPad, something like that.
Yeah.
But why do we love having the tablets with us?
Why? We need it. 14 days. So most of the time we use it to watch the movies, watch TV shows, episodes. Also, I used mine to have a video chat with my mom.
Right.
Use the app.
Mm-hmm.
And it's bigger screen, so it's better to chat with her on my cell phone. It's much smaller, so this one's very help us to killing the time too. So basically we're doing both.
Right.
We turn on our show or episode, then we play the game at the same time. So
yeah, time really flies quickly. I know we already watched over a season of a show in like 3 days. It's just nice having them, and they were great on the airplane too, on the flight.
yeah.
You can just have something on, and then yeah, time goes by much faster.
Yeah, so I think the reason why we want to do this is like you have to prepare for your quarantine, even though you think you're ready.
Yeah.
We thought we are ready, but we are not.
No.
Even though we have these things or bring it with us, we still feel like it's gonna be a long 14 days.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the tablets is they are very help, and they are very good quarantine too. So.
Yeah, absolutely. So if you come to South Korea, you have a 14-day quarantine ahead of you. If you have a tablet, make sure you bring it. You're not going to regret it.
Yeah. Number 3, cell phones.
Yeah, you got to bring your cell phone. You already know that. But it really helps a lot. I saw a lot of videos where people were saying that if they didn't have a contact in Korea, like when you got to the airport, they had to call somebody who lived in Korea and would vouch for you. So if you don't have somebody, you have to have a SIM card. We didn't run into that. They didn't call anybody.
No.
When we got to the airport.
But you have to have one.
Yeah, you do definitely have to have a phone number though. So number 3 is the phone.
Yeah, everybody won't. I cannot think of whoever doesn't bring their cell phone. This is crazy.
Yeah, and also it should probably be unlocked because you need a Korean phone number.
Yeah, that's involve number 4. You need to buy a Korea SIM card.
Yeah, right there. So there's a few websites that can get this for you. We ordered ours like 3 or 4 months in advance from a website called Trazy. We'll put the link in the description below for you. But Trazy was amazing. They sent it to us. We got it within, I would say, you got yours in like a few days.
Yes.
Yeah.
The delivery day. We ordered on the same day. Yeah. And I received it earlier than you.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we didn't activate it until...
Yeah, the day before we left.
Oh, yeah. The day before we left.
Yeah,
right.
The day before we flew here to Seoul.
Yeah.
And basically what that does is it means when you land, what I did was we just turned our phones off in the sky and popped in our new SIM cards. And when we landed in Korea, our phones were active and ready to go. We did have to wait just a little bit for the SIM cards to activate and connect to the network for the first time, but then it was really easy. So definitely if you're coming to Korea and you need a Korean phone number, you probably do right here. You're going to be asked a Korean phone number a lot when you're coming into the country.
Yes, and especially people who travel to South Korea, they don't have reservation with Airbnb. So for Airbnb, there's another way you can get a Korea phone number here. You can ask from the owner. But if you have your own cell phone number, it will be very helpful. Yeah, and also if you don't choose Airbnb, you choose hotels, then you have to have your own SIM number, I think.
Yeah.
SIM card.
And I think one thing to keep in mind too is no matter what, unless you have some kind of quarantine waiver from the government, you're going to be staying in a government quarantine facility, like a hotel. before you're ever going to reach your Airbnb. So something to keep in mind. I know personally, both you and I have both had to validate our phone numbers. For example, like Kakao Talk, a messaging app in Korea, it had us revalidate, so it sent our phone numbers text messages with a little code. Earlier today, I was trying to order something to the hotel, and there was an app that asked for the phone number, sent a verification code. So if you're really banking on just an Airbnb owner's phone number, you're gonna have to be talking to them a lot, getting verification codes from them if you want to do anything inside of your government quarantine.
Yeah. So I think that's all we about it.
Yeah.
Cell phone and SIM card.
Absolutely. Let's move on to the next one.
Okay, this is my favorite part.
Number 5.
Food, snacks. Well, they provide food for sure. Every government, South Korea quarantine from the government, they provide you food. Yes, and but we want our own snacks.
Yeah, you get 3 meals a day in the government facility, but they don't really give you like a bunch of snacks
And options.
Yeah.
So this, I'm very glad we did that before we leave US, and so that's all we very depend on. Besides the quarantine regular food, and so this is the Chinese Lay's.
Yeah, we have a few
different flavors.
Yeah, I know we went to the Chinese grocery store before we actually left America, and yeah, Chinese Lay's. Is there roasted chicken wing flavor?
And this one is garlic shrimp flavor, and
just some American stuff.
yeah, this is very American.
Yeah,
Cracker Jack, the original one. So, and we still have some others, right? But this is just the samples. Oh, you have to bring this.
Yes.
Doesn't matter how delicious your quarantine hotel food is, you have to have this. Because the jet lag, you will wake so early in the morning before your food arrive, and this save your life, save our life.
The last 5 days, we wake up really early and we have some ramen.
Yeah, I think we still have our jet lag.
Yeah,
I still
little bit.
Yeah, we're still gonna wake up early in the morning. But yeah, this one is really help. If you don't buy, if you don't buy a lot of the snack, it's okay. But you have to have the cup noodles.
Yeah, make sure you bring them.
And good ones.
Yeah, definitely. And just know, we thought we weren't gonna eat them all, but we've been eating a lot of them.
Every day morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, every day morning we have to have it. It's our breakfast, early breakfast.
It actually got to a point where I decided to just try and sweet talk the person at the government facility for more. And I was able to get some extra ramen for free.
Yes, we ate it.
Yeah, we already ate it.
This is our own.
Yeah.
But if you ask them nicely, I think they will help you to find some. And but I don't think we can depend on them too much.
Right.
So bring your own, always the best option you have.
Definitely.
And candies.
Yeah, bring some candy. I know we have some, yeah, these are one of our favorites. I think they're Indonesian. Nokita, little honeydew melon.
This is your favorite.
Yeah.
Honeydew.
I love it.
Yeah, honeydew in the honeymoon. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Candies are snacks so helpful. You watch movie, you watch a show, you eat it. Yeah, so a lot of them.
Definitely.
Recommended. Strongly, very strongly recommended. Good. Okay, number 6.
Yes.
Laptop.
Yeah, make sure you bring a laptop. If you have a laptop, it's kind of like a cell phone. You're going to want to bring it. True, we brought our tablets, our cell phones, our VITAs, but yeah, the laptop is helpful for a bunch of different reasons. you know, our tablets have keyboards, which is great, but we're going to be doing video editing, and we need some Final Cut Pro. So bring a laptop with you. You know, this will be edited on the laptop. So yeah, it just makes sense to bring one with you.
Yeah, if you have, bring it. I recommend it, and it's good.
Yeah. Honestly, we haven't used it that much, but I know for like the video editing portions, it's really helpful.
Yeah, you used it more often. We definitely use more often the tablets, but when we, like he said, when we need to trim the videos, the footage, is definitely we have to use the laptop. Yeah, and it's more funner and the more tools in there, and you download the professional apps in there, right?
Yeah,
that's the one.
Very cool.
Yeah, tablets.
Absolutely. And can I just mention, you look very tall. Chairs are not equal. But...
They are not the same chairs. But it's good.
Yeah.
You want to stand up? We can stand up to prove you are taller than me.
No, it's totally fine. Totally
Okay.
fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, number 6.
Tablet.
Laptop.
I love tablets. So.
Yeah, it's good.
Number 7, shampoo.
Yes.
Peter refilled shampoo from his bottle to this travel size. And we only have this one.
Yeah. For 14 days.
Yes, and this is a comma. Back to US, we didn't know we can do our quarantine together. So he has his, which is this one, and he asked me, "Where's your shampoo?" I said, "I don't want to buy shampoo because usually to me, every single hotel should provide shampoo."
And all of the quarantine videos showed that the facilities gave shampoo.
You watched, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know, but my mind is like, which hotel doesn't provide shampoo? And this hotel doesn't provide shampoo, so it's my karma.
Yeah.
And
so keep in mind, all quarantine facilities are different.
Very different.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter how many you watched. I'm glad I didn't watch so many, and he does. But it's very helpful. I'm very glad we can do our quarantine together, so I can have his shampoo. And I have long hair. Yeah, I used a lot, and I don't feel bad.
Yeah.
So what we had, we didn't ask this hotel to. We never asked shampoo from them. And we learned that also that's good. He watched so many videos, and we found there's one video, a Chinese girl. She shared a website that we can buy shampoo and get delivery here. It will deliver tomorrow at 8 p.m.
Yeah.
Hopefully it will be earlier.
And it was actually pretty wild because I want to say, this is day 5. But the whole time we've just been thinking, wow, we're gonna run out of shampoo. We need to find that video. So we've been trying to find the video to figure out this website that this other YouTuber showed. And we looked for days and days and days. And just today, Yajing said to me, "Oh, you sent me a message on the 21st of August with that video." And I said, how do you remember that it was the 21st of August? And she's flipping through my YouTube view history, and then I said, let's just look at our messages. Another reason you bring your cell phone. And we just looked at the messages, and sure enough, there it was. So
and the website is called ENKOR.KR. And also we will put the link below.
ENKOR.KR.
Yes. And we hope this website will help you. Anything, pretty much it's not just for shampoo. You can get your food delivery, food and beverage. and necessity.
Yeah, but keep in mind, we cannot get food delivery here. Only dry food.
Yeah, only dry food, canned food.
Yeah, so the website does allow like McDonald's delivery and like canned food and dry food. This quarantine facility only allows dried food and like shampoo.
Yeah, and we did ask the front desk, and they did help us to download the app's name. Is called Coupang.
Yeah, Coupang, I think,
Coupang.
something like that.
Yeah, he download.
Yeah.
And they're all Korean.
Yeah.
So.
Well, also Coupang, the one, this is a whole other rabbit hole, but Coupang only delivers hot food. So we couldn't use Coupang at all.
There has no necessity.
Yeah.
On the Coupang.
So you can't buy shampoo, you can't buy anything.
No.
I asked, the quarantine facility, what can we have delivered? And they said, only dry goods, necessities, and I said, okay, well, what's a good app? And they said, Coupang, you should download that one. And we downloaded it, and they only serve hot food. So again, please be very careful with, even if they say, go ahead and download this app, it doesn't mean you can order anything off that app. Really the only website that we could find was through this YouTube video. So again, we'll put the link in the description below. But ENKOR.KR. And they have shampoo and dried foods. And I guess some quarantine facilities let you order hot meals. This is not one of them. It seems like it's pretty rare. But I guess also the fact that we're quarantined together is pretty rare. Right?
Yay. And I just want to mention one more thing of why we like this website. It's also English, because the app they recommend us to download is all Korean, and it drives us a little bit crazy.
Yeah.
So this app is this website is very friendly. It's English, and we all understand.
Yeah, I can read Hangul, but after years of not reading Hangul, you read very slowly, so it's a lot to read. So ENKOR.KR, it's in English. Do yourself a massive favor, and use it. Okay.
Number 8.
Yeah.
So
really important here.
Yes, to you.
Yeah, to both of us.
Yeah. Okay. I take it. Coffee and the tea.
Yeah. You really want coffee and tea when you're jet lagged. Just no matter what. It helps with a lot of things.
We didn't bring our own coffee and tea. They provided. And our hotel allowed us to ask them more. We don't care, and then we asked. But if you have your own favorite brand or favorite tea, coffee, you should bring. And it's like a cup of noodles. They help you a lot. Yeah,
and I think another thing to mention is, you get really small cups here. Really small cups. And you get really small packets of coffee and tea. So, I think there's only been one day where I've had 2 cups of coffee, and they're very, very small. In the US, they would be like an extra, extra, extra small cup of coffee. So, hopefully you run into the same situation if you don't bring your coffee and tea.
Or you want to drink water every day.
Yeah. But unless you like just drinking water and juice occasionally, you're gonna want some coffee and tea. So that was on us. We didn't bring it. But thankfully, we've been able to request additional coffee and tea repeatedly.
And I have another suggestion. If you don't drink coffee or tea, you can bring your own Pepsi or Coca-Cola.
Yeah, maybe just pick it up at the airport before your flight.
Yeah, it helps. I miss drink. I want some Pepsi right now.
Yeah. You know, even on the ENKOR website we just shared with you, you can buy some Pepsi, but you have to buy like a 24-pack, I think.
Yeah.
Something like that. Don't quote me, but it's a large pack, and we're not trying to drink that much. But you can't just buy like a bottle. That's not how it works. Also, know that when you land at Incheon Airport, you're not allowed to go to any stores. That's not an option for you. They really rush you to like quarantined areas, so they don't let you go into any stores. There is a 7-Eleven, but it was right behind this barricade, and even though I really wanted to go in it, we couldn't.
Yeah. Or you can get your favorite drinks before you fly to South Korea. That works.
Yeah.
But yeah, bring your favorite drinks. It's gonna help you to go through the 14 days quarantine a lot. That's what we recommended too.
Absolutely.
Okay, next one. Number 9.
Yeah. So this is a big one.
Face mask.
Oh yeah. Now I know we both like face masks, but yeah, when you're traveling, like we were in Vegas 2 weeks ago, and we went to Boston. Now we're in Korea. Your face gets super dry.
Yeah. My face, I don't know yours, but mine is in a very bad condition. So we strongly recommend you to bring your own face mask.
Yeah.
And it's gonna also help you relax, to get some rest of your skin, and also help to, I just want to say it's helped you a lot.
Yeah.
You know, and if you will stay as like the timelines like us, we will stay here about 39 days. And plus the Boston, plus Las Vegas. Yeah, we went to so many places, and your skin is gonna goes to bad condition, and for us the mask is really help.
Yeah, I know we've been using them on each other like every few days, and we plan on using all of these before the end of the quarantine, and then immediately once we go to our Airbnb, go to Olive Young.
Yeah.
Buy a bunch more.
Yeah, we will need more definitely.
Yeah.
So, I think especially for girls, they care about this more.
Yeah, but also I usually have really oily skin, and it's been really dry. So I've been thankful to have these masks.
Yeah. So you can bring your favorites, but I bring the Korean kinds, and they are very. I just feel they are very calming down, and feel very hydrated of my skin. Feels good.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. All right, and number 10, and this one doesn't really apply to her, but it's something I think a lot of people traveling to Korea really need to plan for. And I know that we've smelt it a lot since we've came here, including when we first got to the hotel. But bring some kind of nicotine replacement. If you are a smoker, like I am, you're going crazy without nicotine. And people are not allowed to smoke inside of hotels in Korea. And for that part, Korea, if you've ever been here, it has designated smoking areas. Even outside of quarantine, you walk around Seoul, you'll see designated smoking areas. You can't just smoke anywhere in the city. So it's pretty wild to me that we smell people smoking a lot here. Now, I planned ahead and just brought nicotine gum. Bring the strong stuff if you smoke a lot. I got 4 milligram pieces here, which is the strongest you can buy in the US, at least the strongest I could find. So just do it, you know? They actually do announcements quite frequently. every day telling people to not smoke. You're gonna get fined. They're gonna find you. They're gonna charge you money. You're ruining the hotel room and other people's experience in quarantine. So just bring some form of nicotine replacement. I really do want a cigarette. She knows that, but also 14 days of not smoking a cigarette isn't the worst thing for you if you're a smoker. So I know that, and might as well have a piece.
Yeah, and quick short story. When we just arrived here, actually they didn't give us this room. They gave us the other room on the same floor. And as soon as we opened the door, we smelled cigarettes.
Yeah, it was like really strong.
Very strong. Yeah, so we called the front desk and let them know we want to change room. So this room is much better. I don't smell any cigarette.
Yeah.
But that room was very strong. So I
really
think people, they do smoke in the room.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
And you know, even if they find you and ultimately charge you money and you say, okay, I'm not going to smoke, if they take your cigarettes away, I don't know if they do that, but let's just say they do, you're going to want something like this. This has really been very helpful to me. So if you're a smoker, bring something like this with you. You can't vape in the room either. So no vapes, no cigarettes, no cigars, no tobacco products. So yeah, I prefer the gum in these situations. So yeah, that's number 10. But we also have some honorable mentions. All right, so honorable mentions. Now, there's a few things we didn't bring with us to Korea that for a lot of the quarantine videos, people said were really, really helpful. And some even said, definitely bring these with you to Korea. You'll go crazy if you don't bring them with you. But we didn't. And I think our substitutions were okay. Yeah. So what was the first one?
Hot pot?
Yeah, like a Instapot, hot pot kind of deal. Yeah.
Small one. I think like we bought our instant noodles, we just have a water heater here. But some of the hotel, the video we watched, the people has the water heater and the microwave. But some of the people, they just put the instant noodles into their own hot pot to eat it. It's very nice because the food the hotel provided, they are not that warm.
Yeah. I don't think we've had a single hot meal since we arrived.
I think we really miss it.
Yeah.
So the cup noodles, it helps us a lot for the warm food.
Right.
Yeah. So depends on you. If you have a lot of the room in your suitcase, you can bring a small hot pot.
And I think that's the main reason, actually, we didn't bring a hot pot with us, like an Instapot deal, was we talked about it. I think she actually wanted to buy one before we came here.
Small one.
Yeah, like maybe a month and a half before we came. But ultimately, we want to use our suitcases for actually buying things in Korea and bringing them back to the United States. So, big ol' Instapot inside of the suitcase, even if it's small, I think it takes up a lot of space.
Yeah, we just want to save our room more than warm food, I think. We sacrifice our warm food.
Yeah.
But the instant noodle is working.
Yeah.
I'm not complaining.
Definitely.
So,
yeah, this actually is our only way of having warm food in quarantine.
Yes.
So prepare for that. If you want an Instapot, if you want a hot pot, you can bring it, but it's probably going to take up a lot of space in your luggage, and we just couldn't trade that off.
Yeah. Second thing.
Yeah. Do you want to?
Second thing, book?
Yeah. A lot of people actually said they brought books to quarantine. And we talked about bringing some books. There's a few I wanted her to read, she wanted to read. And also I wanted to bring a couple of books to Korea, my books. And ultimately we just decided no, because books are heavy and they take up a lot of space.
Yeah.
And we brought everything else we showed you in this video that's been really helpful for us to replace books. Tablets, cell phones, computers,
or download
PlayStation, VITA. Yeah.
Or download some electronic books.
Yeah.
In your phone, in your tablet. That helps if you don't want to take too much space for a suitcase.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a really good recommendation.
Yeah. I would just say, just bring anything you think it's gonna help you to kill in the time for the 14 days.
Yeah.
Do that.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
Yeah.
Okay, so that has been our 10 items that we recommend you bring to quarantine in Seoul when you come to visit. I hope the situation's different in the future. The airport seems to have put up pretty permanent looking quarantine signs, so I hope that isn't a bad sign, but definitely feel free to come to Korea. It's not that bad of an experience actually getting set up in the hotel. But yeah, I think you just have to rely on what matters to you. How do you want to spend 14 days, alone? Because it's usually alone.
Yeah, we are lucky.
Yeah.
We asked. But they are pretty nice too, so. Yeah.
Any final words?
I really wish whoever will come to South Korea after us, you guys don't need to do the quarantine.
Yeah.
Just directly enjoy the country, enjoy your travel, enjoy the food, here's people, yeah. But I'm glad we have this experience. But it's good.
Yeah.
Right?
I agree. It's really a once in a lifetime kind of experience, I hope. I don't know for sure. I don't think anybody knows right now. But it's been really, really interesting. We, I think, have relaxed more than we have in a very long time. It's really weird. Both her and I walk a lot when we're not in this kind of situation. So not being able to leave the room has been really weird. These are just our recommendations of things to bring with you. But we have other videos to come. So stay tuned, and thank you so much for watching.
Yes, thank you.
Thanks.